Hey guys, Drifter here. Welcome to Advanced Warfare in Depth. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about the Parabolic microphone, and I think I have discovered a truly god-tier Team Deathmatch class. If you're a purely Team Deathmatch player, which I would wager many of you are because in previous Call of Duty games, like 80% of the player population was in Team Deathmatch all of the time, you're going to want to watch this video because the Parabolic microphone's probably the best thing ever to come to TDM. Well, if you're a normal player and not like a pub star or a camper. The gameplay that you're going to get to see is my TDM gameplay, and I'm going to go ahead and confess to you that I am terrible. I am awful at TDM. I don't like this mode. I don't play it very often. I don't find it fun, and I usually get stomped, yet using this setup and this attachment, I managed to play very, very well. Let's talk briefly about the Parabolic microphone and what it does because it's very straightforward. It's very simple. You've probably read the tooltip before. The Parabolic microphone allows you to see players that shoot silenced weapons on the minimap. So typically if a player had a silencer on and they were shooting, they would not show up on the minimap, whereas a normal player would show up as a red dot unsilenced. However, if you have the Parabolic mic, every single player with a silencer is going to show up as one of these abnormally large red dots with a little extra circle around it. I decided to throw the picture up there all crazy zoomed in, but even when zoomed out, they look very different from normal players, and you can easily tell who is and is not using a silencer. This is a godsend in Team Deathmatch, where everybody and their grandmother is using a silencer to flank, to hide, to be stealthy, shoot you in the back, and some of those good old, dark corner McDougal, corner camping, kind of guys that are going to go prone in some bushes, they show up for you, and you can see them. It's really, really useful, and that's really all it does. There's no special interactions, there's nothing overly sophisticated or complicated about it. However, before I started playing, I was thinking to myself, do you know what mode this would be really useful in? Team Deathmatch, because I'm usually thinking objectively or something like that, but it occurred to me that using this in Team Deathmatch, I can find all of the people that are most likely to kill me, because when you're playing Team Deathmatch, the people that, I'm not sure what your experience is, the ones that are most likely to kill me are pub stars that are really awesome, people that are flanking, or people that are corner camping. I'm either shot in the back, shot around a corner, or having some kind of crazy gunfight with a pub star or something. Outside of that, I don't get taken down too often, and this effectively counters all of those people because like 95% of those people are going to be rocking silencers, and this just removes all of their stealth abilities. So I'm using two classes in this video. This is the first one that I tried. I decided to go AK-12 hair trigger, and yes, I know the BAL-27 is a better weapon and that the class would probably be more effective with the BAL, but for the sake of originality, we're going to use the AK here. I have the Parabolic microphone on, I have the suppressor, and I have the foregrip because the hair trigger kicks a little extra. I decided to get rid of lightweight and some other perks, and instead I'm running low profile, so I'm immune to UAVs and all that sort of stuff. Blind eye, so I have no red name above my head, and I'm immune to thermal and the tracker sight and all that. And I have on blast suppressor and toughness so that I don't flinch and that I don't show up on the radar when I boost around. And I've got a god tier UAV up there. It's support, it's got threat detection, extra time, etc, etc. If you wanted other stuff, you might could trade off the frag grenade or overclock. And then it occurred to me, I might be doing this wrong. There's a better way to do this. I got rid of the foregrip and the primary gunfighter, and I added peripherals, and with peripherals I was able to see pretty much everybody on the minimap, because I can see like half the minimap at a time, and I know where all the campers are, I know where all the people are that are flanking, and I can find the pub stars pretty easily, and this makes it very, very easy for me to control the engagements and control the map. And if you want to play awesomely in Team Deathmatch, I'm going to recommend you a class something like this. Definitely the Parabolic mic and the silencer. That's number 1 and 2. Those will help you the most. That being said, this setup really does not work that well if you want to play super campy or passive or something. This is more of a patrolling setup, and your objective here is to kill all the normal players, the bros that are going to run out and shoot their loud guns and do their gunfights or whatever. You pick off a few of them, but what you're really doing is you're hunting the people that flank. Like the people that would normally be flanking you can hunt them very easily, and it works very, very well. I cannot stress to you how well the Parabolic microphone works in TDM because it cancels out all of the silencers, which is probably you find more silencers in TDM than anywhere else. And you could also do the same thing in hardcore if you had a radar going on, which is UAV and all that other stuff. But it's very, very useful, and I would highly recommend that you try it out. That's all for this in-depth episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it educational, useful, entertaining. If you did, don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. The previous in-depth episode was on Gung Ho. The next one is going to be a proper gun review on the ASM-1. I got a lot of unlocks to earn on that one. As always, if you enjoyed the content, don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. Drifter out.